Hello, my friends. 3KO Games here. The Kalevala seasonal summon just opened, and we have a brand new hero and a couple of new costumes to look at. So let's jump in and take a look. Hey, in order here, I guess the brand new hero is this big old bear. His name's Otso. 5-star blue fighter. Just love the look of this character. Very fun. Of this Kalevala family. Family bonus is less damage from special skills of the stronger element. Depending upon if you have 1, 2, or 3 heroes, you receive 10, 25, or 40% less damage from the special skills of the stronger element. Pretty good. And the passive is Power of Sisu. First time this character starts a turn with low health during a battle, they recover 15% health and receive 15% mana. I don't know exactly where the bar is on low health, but that little perk is pretty nice. We have a team power on stats of 1034. Which is not the highest in the game. Usually these seasonal heroes are not quite as strong as whatever the latest meta heroes that they're releasing. So some of those big goblins and astral elves and some of the people that were just here in the Alliance quest Clash of Knights are in the 1070s, 1079 I think was the highest. So 1034, not horrible. Still, pretty good stats here. 927 attack, 1081 defense, 2016 health. Also leans more defensively. And there are his stats with max power preview on. Gets the defense up, ether talent, and you can see the numbers there. Okay. The big thing here, let's take a look at the special skill Boreal Bash at slow speed. So already we have that mana speed to overcome. This better be an excellent special skill. And let's see. Deals 380% damage to all enemies. Okay, that's not bad. Caster regenerates 870 HP over 6 turns. That's not bad, but it's just to the caster. And then all enemies get a special skill mark for 6 turns. Whenever a marked target casts their special skill, they gain a stack. Each stack increases all damage the target receives by 5%. Against nature characters, this becomes uncleansable and lasts 2 turns longer. I'm not terribly impressed with this card. 380 is okay. 870 HP recovered just to 1 is a little disappointing. And it seems like that 3rd bullet point should be really strong with those other 2 bullet points. That regenerate should be to all or to caster and nearby or something. But this 3rd bullet point, okay. So the marked target gets plus 5% damage received every time they use their special skill. For nature heroes, that becomes uncleansable, so that lasts the rest of the battle? Or it lasts 6 turns? If it lasts the rest of the battle, maybe. But plus 5% is so low. So over the next 6 turns, that target, any of these targets, might go off once or twice. So you're adding plus 10% on damage received. You know, a lot of the big damage received increasers are up near 40% for all. And I see that the max stack is 10, so you could get plus 50%, but that's rarely going to happen. Am I missing something here, everybody? Let me know if there's something I'm not getting about this bear. Just, I wouldn't level him up. Doesn't seem impressive to me at all. It's a good thing, though, that this whole family in general is still strong. We have lots of good heroes that are still usable, and now with some costume bonuses, their stats are going to make them a little bit more relevant right now. So, checking in on Vaïnamoïnen. Yes, the family and passive skills are still the same. This costume bonus is nice. 14, 14, 17, and 5% on that mana. They did a pretty lazy job about coming up with a new special skill. It's really just a very slight tweak in stats. I mean, maybe his original special skill was good, and if you are able to pull this guy, hey, you get the costume bonus, so that makes him relevant yet. But let's compare back and forth. The original card, Song of the Morass, fast speed, 270% damage to the target and nearby, and all targets get negative 30% accuracy for 3 turns. Fire characters is uncleansable, lasts 2 turns longer. Okay. So this is a slightly harder hit, 300% damage to the target and nearby, and slightly less accuracy down, so 25% accuracy down for 3 turns. Fine. Not a horrible hero. And then we have Ukkonen. Now, Ukkonen has remained relevant, I think. And now, with max power preview off, you can see his stats are at least equivalent to where Otso is now because of the costume bonus. He's not at the top of the stat pyramid right now, but it'll make him still competitive. There it is with max power preview on, and his special skill, Chords of Inferno, was Chords of Distortion. Originally 230% damage to all, and negative 40% attack for 3 turns. And then caster and nearby recover 618 HP. So those are 3 different bullet points where you can tweak the numbers, and that's what they did. A little bit more damage up front, 260% damage to all enemies, a little less attack down, negative 30% attack for 3 turns, and a little bit more health recovery, 717 HP over 3 turns. And both the original and the costume get the very important 4th bullet point here, that caster and nearby allies are immune to buff, dispels, and reallocations for 3 turns. So when we were dealing with some heroes like, Shay Zijing, whose poison is uncleansable, and she's going to dispel buffs first. Like if you have taunt or status ailment immunity, she doesn't care. She's going to dispel that first. We came up with that brand new Clash of Knights hero, Bernadette, or Bernadette, who does the same thing, dispels first, and then turns everybody into cursed paintings. If you have buff dispel immunity from Ukkonen, at least to 3, you're going to have those 3 that had status ailment immunity, hopefully from another hero if you bring that along, or you have somebody with taunt. That can't be dispelled. So 3 of them will be saved if you play your cards right. So it's a very important part of his special skill, and I think because of that, Ukkonen is still strong, very relevant. Otso, not really at all. Vaïnamoïnen, just fine. Ukkonen, definitely still relevant. Throughout the rest of the family, the stats are pretty low. But Louis with a Dispel All is still relevant. Aino with a Cleanse All and a good heal and cut their mana generation is still nice. Ilmarina you never see. Kalevala with the Mindless Attack is pretty strong yet, and it has a costume bonus. Everybody else in the portal is just fine. But anyway, those are my thoughts about the costumes and the new heroes. Let me know if you have any questions or any other thoughts. Doing my superstitions, and they're all 1 stars, so that's pretty sad. Oh well. But I do have 15 epic hero tokens, so yeah, let's just go ahead and use them. Again, if I get Otso, unless one of you explains to me what I'm missing about him, I probably won't level him up. But Ukkonen definitely. Kalevala or Louis definitely. Let's see what happens. Cash wreck. Got excited there. Lemminkainen. Maliki never actually finished her leveling her up. Every time a 4-star bloody battle comes in, wow, they are handing these out today. I think about Maliki, who's got some pretty good minions. I'll have to finish that costume eventually. Hey, we're getting lots of 4 stars. How about some 5 stars? Hey, Vaïnamoïnen, awesome with the costume bonus. Not a bad hero. That's excellent. What are these chances? Legendary featured is 1.3. Seasonal epic is 5.7. I've been getting quite a few of those. Yeah, let's keep pulling. If I get Ukkonen, I'd stop. Obviously. I should probably just stop after 1. But Ukkonen, I think, is still a prize. Jokeheinen use him in 3-star events all the time. 4 more. Regard. That little rat. Here's 2 more. Priska. And the big one. Renfeld. Okay. Should have stopped after I pulled Vaïnamoïnen first. Yeah, pretty happy about that. Thanks for watching the video, everybody. Hope you all have a great day, and we'll see you next time.